Get paid, take mine, get paid, take mine, get paid, take mine.
King Harold, King's Roulette, King's Club. This New Year's Eve, we didn't take a holiday. This is King's Club at work. We're gonna put $1,000 in this machine. And we are going to have a target goal today of $150 in profit on this New Year's Eve. And welcome to the kingdom. We're in our office and we are working. Kind of a timing thing, putting the money in. You got to kind of like wait till the next thing is registered and get it in there. But getting $1,000 into the machine, and we are going to play today. We're going to play the King's Columns game that we ordinarily play Fibonacci. We're going to make a little bit of a modification to it, and we are going to play single columns at Belmont. And we're going to start at $20 because that's what Lawrence said to do. Thank you, Lawrence. We're going to start at $20 today if that's all right with you. So the last number is 25, so we're going to start with a $20 bet on column 3, Belmont. The target is $1,150 today. That's what we're shooting for. We've got $20,000 bankroll. We have brought $1,000, 5% of it to the house today to play the toughest road game in the world. You think we're the Miami Dolphins trying to play the Baltimore Ravens today? We don't plan on losing 56-14, but we're going to play hard, and we're here to get after it with column 3 to start the day, Belmont at $20. We're going to go up $5 off of the 25. Don't think it's random. Yep, 25, there it is. The kind of thing that goes on, it's just numbers. We throw ours at theirs and look for an intersection. We're on column 3 for $25. There's a nice intersection to occur right now. So we're going to go to $20 right there on column 3. Staying right there on the top of the wheel. Looking for a number divisible by 3. Divisible by 3 would be a winner. Where is the winner? So we're going to have a $20 bet. Column 1. $20 bet on column 1. Went to the bottom of the rack to try to get another winner. we got to go to $25 on column 3. There's an intersection on the 3rd column. And that's a 15, so we're going to go to a $20 bet on column 2. Right in the middle, $20 on New Year's Eve. Say goodbye to 2023 and 2024. I hope you don't go quite as fast as 2023 did. We got to go to a $25 bet on column 3. That 28 gives us a $30 bet, staying up there on column 3. So we move to a $35 bet on column 1.
I'm gonna go over there, guys.
There's an intersection on column 1. So we got a $30 bet coming up on column 2. $30 on column 2, right there in the middle. The 25, Puts us on a $35 bet. On the top of the wheel, column 3. Keeps us at the third column for $40. $40, column number 3. Put this on a $45 bet. $45 play, column 2. Is a column 1, but it keeps us on column 2 with a $50 bet. And that's column 3. So we go to $55 on column 3 from the 27. Here's a column 2. We go to a $60 bet on column 2. $24 is a $65 bet, column 2. And there's an intersection with the 8. So we've got a $60 bet on column number 1. There's an intersection on column number 1. And that puts us on a 55 $55 bet on column 2. Column 2. So we've got a $60 bet coming up once we have a prompt from this spin. So now we're back in business. The 3 gives us a $60 bet on column 1. The 12 gives us a $65 bet on column 1. That's the intersection on column 1. So I'll make an adjustment here that I needed to make before. The modification is once you reach your entry level, you return to your $20 bet. So this is going to be a $20 bet on column 3. That's a security measure. We've kind of gone up and down volatility, but what you do is if you battled your way back to your entry, to your buy-in amount, then you reset to the 20. We're at 1,025. We have a $20 bet now on column 3. and an intersection, and I'm immediately wishing I had $1,000 on column 3 right now. You play it the way it comes. So we're still at $20, and now we are down on column 1. I'm clearing the bet. I was supposed to be at $15. This is a random game, and so if you make a mistake like that, it's better just to go ahead and clear it and restart it. I hadn't been down at the entry level for so long, I forgot that you can go below it. Lawrence, send me a note. Help me out with this Dell and Bear thing. So that's 23. That's the other thing about when you're playing random like this. We're at a $15 bet now on column 2. Missing a spin, missing 2 spins, it doesn't matter. You come back when you want to come back. If you want to take a spin or 2 off, even if you're playing the racetrack King's Crypto Key and you can't get the bets in, don't hurry, don't get all frantic. Just clear the board and wait for the next spin and begin from there. Everything is random. The random never stops. And so if you don't get in a bet, don't worry about it. This is not like probability where guys are scrambling to hurry up and get in a bet that they can lose, because there's no such thing as probability. This is random, and so you can take a couple of spins off. It's all right. Always being under control. So that's a 9. We go to a $20 bet on column 1. A 23 moves us to a $25 bet on column 2. Column 2 for a quarter. So we go to a $30 bet on column 2. There's an intersection with the 32. We're back above the mark, so we're going to go to a $20 bet on the top of the wheel. The 32 put us at the top. So we got a $20 bet up here on the 3rd column. I'm not saying that the reset won't cost you a big win sometimes, but it'll definitely give you what we look for. We look for control of the game. We look for playing it as a winner. We don't look at it as a G word. I don't even want to say it. We don't do G, we don't do L, we don't do P. We don't do any of those words. This is a random game, and we're looking for a number divisible by 3. And there it is. That's an intersection with the 27. So we got $15 bet. Staying up top. Staying up top on the third column. $15 bet. $15 on column 3, fully controlled. Here we go. What's the number? Divisible by 3 would be very nice. There's a center field 17. So we're going to move to column 2 for a $20 bet. Always trying to stay under control with our 5% of our bankroll with us as a buy-in, and trying to measure what we're doing so that we play like a professional. A lot of people are doing the G word in here. We don't like it. Okay, so we got column 2, $20 bet. Column 3. That keeps us on column 2 though for a $25 bet. There's an 18. That's a $30 bet on column 2. $35 bet coming up on column 3. $35, column 3. There's an intersection with the 33. So we're going to return to a $20 bet, and we're going to stay at the third row, the third column, with a $20 bet. So we're going to go to $25 bet on column 1 because of the 7. Column 1. There's a column. It's like 3 of 18. So we got a $30 bet on column 2. This ball's making 14 revolutions one time and maybe 14 and a half or 15 the next, but pretty much consistent in what it's doing. There's an intersection with the 14. Which we reset to a $20 bet now on column 2. Column 2, right in the center, for $20. And there is an intersection. And this is New Year's Eve, and we have a little bit of bonus for everybody. As we see, we have exceeded by $10 our goal, and if I can ever hit the right button, we could do that. We have a bonus for you now. I promised you something for New Year's Eve, and I'm going to give it to you, because when the king promises, he means it. So, we're going to put this ticket in here. Everybody can see where I am and what I'm doing. Validating, $1,160. We bought in at $1,000. We have $160 more than we came with. So, there it all is, $1,160. So, here's what we're going to do now. I'm going to have a little conversation with you. A New Year's Eve conversation. So here's the king coming to you. I want to say some things to you. You can see my king hat. You can see how I'm dressed. My Saint Germain shirt is on. Played casinos in Paris quite a while back in the day when I was playing very low stakes. But I want to tell you about something that happened to me in 2002 that changed the direction of everything that I had going. I was writing the algorithm and I was scraping along $10, $15, $20 a day doing what I do. But I was also a racehorse handicapper, and I knew some people in the business. I had tried a couple of times with some low-level thoroughbreds. But in May of that year, there was a race in Baltimore, Maryland called the Preakness. And in the Preakness, a horse named War Emblem in 2002, you can look this up, you can YouTube it, you can do whatever you want. In 2002, I watched War Emblem, after having won the Kentucky Derby, I watched War Emblem win the Preakness. Interestingly to me, there was a race of the same distance at that track that day for 3-year-olds as well. And a horse trained by a man I knew as an honorable and good trainer named Kenny McPeak, that I got introduced to by a friend of mine in Venice, Florida, kind of the last man standing, my same age, Craig Smith. Those two guys talked to me, and I asked about the horse named Sarava. And they said, we're going to move Sarava up and we're going to run him in the Belmont Stakes against War Emblem in 3 weeks. And he's going to be an incredibly long shot and probably will not win. But Sarava can run all day, and that race is 1.5 miles, and we're going to put him in there. Well, I went back and looked at all of my times for the race that Sarava won at the Preakness that day, the Preakness card, and the race that War Emblem ran in the Preakness, the same distance. And I found that step for step, Sarava had run dead even with War Emblem the entire race. I continued to study for 3 weeks. And on the morning of the Belmont Stakes, I went to the off-track betting in Indianapolis, and I hammered Sarava with every dollar I had. And I sat patiently and watched on the screen as the longest shot in the history of the Belmont Stakes came running past War Emblem at mid-stretch and won by a length, and paid off at the longest odds in the history of the Belmont Stakes, 70-1. And in 5 minutes, I had a check for $40,000 and $35,000 in cash. More money than I ever seen. $75,000 I had, the largest win ever in the history of Indianapolis off-track betting. They put a plaque up with King Harold's name on it. Longest shot bet in the history of that off-track betting. Now that place has been plowed under and they've built a new place now, and I think my plaque is somewhere at the bottom of all that rubble, but it was up there for a while. But the larger story is I took the $75,000, I paid off every debt I had, and I made a down payment on a house that I built, a $1.4 million house in town, and I took $20,000 and escrowed it in my Roulette fund. This is the rest of the story. I continue to work the algorithm. I've done it now for 21 years since then. I have looked for 1% edges here and there. I continue to look for them today. The algorithm is 1,000,000 times stronger than it was in 2002. Because I had a mathematics background, I also had other friends of mine with mathematics backgrounds, and I bounced ideas off of them. And that's where we have arrived at where we have arrived today. You know the rest of the story now. Dig it up, the 2002 Belmont Stakes, and enjoy looking at that race and enjoy watching Sarava at 70-1 come by, and you can know that the King had it. And that's where all this came from. Now you've seen the King, you've heard the backstory. I keep 20,000 escrowed. I took 1,000 out today, and we made 15% plus $10, I think. I think we got back 1160. This is New Year's Eve. I'm going to thank everybody in the kingdom. I'd like to give shout outs to every one of you. I saw we had a bunch of subscribers pop up there today, and we want more and more. I'm going to show you some ways to play other games. This is not an end. I used to be a card counter at blackjack. I know how to count them. I know exactly how to count the 0, the 2 through the 6, ignore the 7, 8, 9, and count the 10 through ace. I can show you how to play blackjack. I can show you how to play it at a D'Alembert schedule to where you're profitable. I can take you to a craps table and show you how to play the pass line. You want to play craps? I'll show you how to be a professional at it. You want to play blackjack? I'll show you how to be a professional at it. But roulette, that's my meat and potatoes, and that's what's always going to bring the money home. We're going to come here with 5% of our bankroll. We're going to use that as our buy-in, and we're going to turn that buy-in into money, and we're going to live a comfortable, humble life. I hope you know how deeply appreciative I am of this kingdom and its growth. Stay with me. The naysayers can go, let them fall by the waysides. We've proven it in front of them with real money. We're going to keep doing it. Hey, I'm 72 years old. What else do I have to do? I love you all. Happy New Year's. I'll see you next year, 2024. For now, the King bids you adieu.